What is up guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I have found an easy way to complete contest number 9. As you can see, I won all 5 games for the contest for day number 1. Now I did find a really good comp, so if you have the brawlers maxed out, you are going to be really OP, and if you do it correctly, you should win all of your games. Now don't worry, if you don't have all the brawlers for that comp, I have another comp which is also pretty good, which I played on my mini, and I won most of my games. So yeah. So what I'm basically saying is there's going to be a more pay to win comp and a more free to play comp, so don't worry if you're free to play or pay to win. Now in this video I'll show you all the comps that I have for this map. I'll show you the builds for the comps, I'll tell you the strategies for the comps, and I'll also show you the best angelic and demonic abilities for this map. So yeah, without wasting your time, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so starting off, contest number 9 is Soul Collector. Now honestly, I don't like this mode. I don't know why, I just don't like it. It's my most hated mode out of all the 3 different modes we have for the contests. Now, let me really quickly explain how the mode works. Now, I did explain it twice already, so if you want to know a more in-deeper guide on how this mode works, just watch any of my contest video that have Soul Collector in them. Alright, so to start off, if you eliminate someone, they drop a skull and you pick up the skull, it gives you 1 point. You need 6 points to win. Now, if the enemy eliminates one of your teammates, then they will also drop a skull, but you cannot collect it, and the skulls do disappear over time. Alright, so with that, let's go into strategy number 1. So, for strategy number 1, we have Lily, Jean, and Grom. Now, let's start with Grom. Now, Grom is going to be really easy. His job will be to basically just hide behind walls and hit enemy players, which is really easy. So you want Grom to take either the middle lane or the right lane, doesn't really matter. Just make sure that you hide behind walls and you also hit the enemies. So basically, Grom's job will be to just hit the enemies and get them low. That is mostly Grom's job. You want the other teammates to finish them off. So yeah, that is what you need to do for Grom. Now, next let's go to Jean. Now, Jean's job will be pretty easy. It's basically to just get a super. And when Jean has a super, you want to pull the enemies close to you, but make sure Lily is right beside Jean. So when Jean has a super, Lily wants to go beside Jean, and make sure when they pull the enemy, they're probably going to have the rebirth ability, so they're going to knock you back a bit. So make sure Lily is standing a bit back. So the reason for this is if you do stand a little bit back, when you pull the enemy and they have the knockback ability or the knockback ability activates, Lily can just easily not get knocked back and simply go to the enemy target and eliminate them, and you can easily collect the skull. Otherwise, you being knocked back and then the enemy has a chance to run away. Now, another thing you want Jean to have is the healing star power, as it can heal your teammates and it can be really good, especially to Lily. Now, when Lily is low, you usually want to go up to Jean, get yourself healed, and go back into battle. Same applies to Grom. Now, the last brawler for this comp is Lily. Now, Lily's job is pretty important. Now, you want Lily to take the left lane. Now, if Lily takes the left lane, it is going to be super easy for you to get control, because usually people for this mode are playing either long range brawlers or they're playing brawlers that don't have a lot of health. So if you go Lily and you take Lily beside the left lane, you can easily gain control of the left lane. So basically, when you take control of the left lane, which will be the whole bushy area, they're now restricted from going in that area because they know that Lily is there, and basically want to let your teammates do the work. And basically when they're getting cornered to the right corner, then you want to start approaching and rushing them. So, which angelic and demonic abilities are best for each brawler? Well, starting off, we have Lily. Now, Lily's best angelic modifier is going to be the speed one. For the demonic side, it's also going to be the speed one. Now, for Jean, it's going to either be the shield one for the angelic ability, or you can take rebirth. And for the demonic side, it's going to be something like fire. For Grom, it applies the same, but you want the rebirth for Grom or the speed one for Grom on the angelic side, and for the demonic side, you want something like fire or the speed. Alright, now that we're done with strategy number 1, let's go to strategy number 2. So, this will be a free-to-play version of my last comp. So, what brawlers are in this comp? Well, starting off, we have Edgar, Rico, and Tick. So, let's start out with Tick. Now, Tick is going to be basically the no-skill brawler for this comp. He's very easy to play. You do want the rebirth ability on Tick, and basically all your job will be is to spam your attacks and make sure to keep your super if the enemy team do have any threats. Now, when you feel like you're getting threatened by like a jumping Edgar or by any brawlers that are rushing you, then throw your super. Do not just randomly throw your supers for no reason. Make sure to keep it, and if you are getting threatened, then you throw your super. Now, it's basically going to be the same strategy. Tick is just going to be applying damage to the enemy brawlers, and when they are low, your other teammates will finish them off. Now you want Tick to hide behind walls and probably take the middle lane or the right lane. Now let's go to Rico. Now Rico's job will be to take the right lane and basically to just bounce his shots and not let anyone take the right side. Basically, you want Rico to take control of the right side, which should be pretty easy. Now if you do get threatened, then make sure Tick helps you out and also starts attacking the right side so you gain easy access to the right side. Now if you're getting threatened as Rico, don't worry, he has his gadget. Basically you're just gonna spam his gadgets until they run away or they're dead. Now let's go to Edgar. Now Edgar will try to take control of the left lane like how Lily does it. It shouldn't be that hard because usually there are, as I said, long range brawlers or low HP brawlers on that map, but that's why I like to go Buster instead, because I know Buster can take a lot more damage and defend more easily. So if you don't feel like playing Edgar, I will suggest Buster instead. But if you are playing Edgar, make sure to play carefully, make sure you have your super, and when you go in the left lane, if you see anyone, press your super, because when you press your super, usually what it does, it wastes the enemy shot and they will basically have no ammo left, and when you jump back down on the ground, you can easily eliminate them. Honestly, for Edgar, you can go any build you like, so go the build you are most comfortable with. Also, another thing for Edgar is you want to play really patiently with him. You don't want to just rush enemies and jump on them, not knowing if you're going to win or not. Now, if you see you have a chance in eliminating a player, then go ahead and jump and eliminate them. Otherwise, don't just rush players, because that is not smart and you're usually going to just feed them skulls or feed them points and they're going to win. The enemy team is going to win, so you want to play really carefully and only jump if you have a chance of eliminating them. Otherwise, play patiently and wait for the chance. For example, if they have low HP, or if they're playing a brawler that doesn't have the rebirth ability, or some brawlers like Cold, Brock, basically brawlers that are low HP and you can eliminate them easily. Now, the best angelic and demonic abilities for each brawler is for Edgar, it's going to be the speed abilities for either the angelic or demonic side. Now for Rico, it's also going to be any of the speed abilities for the angelic or demonic side. Another ability you can go on the angelic side is the rebirth ability. Now for Tick, it's also going to be the rebirth ability on the angelic side, and on the demonic side you want to go the fire ability, and the reason is because if someone is trying to rush you, the fire will basically not allow them to rush you or they're going to be damaged a lot. And yeah, with that I'm done the video. Now thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Now if you did enjoy the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Otherwise, have a good day. Also, I am very sorry if my voice sounds a bit different. I still have a cold, so yeah, my bad if my voice is a bit different. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the clips.